Well, hello, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. This is Cheryl. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time, a special welcome to you. If you've been here before, thank you so much for returning. I took a little bit of a break to go visit family. So, in that time, I hope you have been doing well. And I hope you have been engaging with your digital planner. Today I'm going to be working in my GoodNotes 6 planner, and I am using my Apple Pencil Pro, my iPad Pro with the M4 chip, and GoodNotes 6. So I have almost everything laid out. I just wanted to add a few things to kind of spruce it up. I do like using color and elements in my planner, and many of these I have either created myself, such as this one here. I'm going to get I created this using, this is text. Happy birthday is the text. And then if you go to your emojis on your keyboard, you have the celebration icons and the cake icons. And I got the balloons from Adobe stock. And I just kind of made my own element here, and it's saved in my elements. In the last video, I went through the tile up here across the top to show you that in the new version of GoodNotes, a lot of these have changed. So the smiley face is where you find your elements, and these are some of my recent elements in here. And so I saved it, and it's somewhere down in all of these, somewhere in here. But I can go back and find it and use it. So that's what I encourage you to do. Things that you use often, go ahead and create an element, and then you can reuse it just by tapping on the elements. So there are a couple of things I want to add in here. And I see I have this one saved twice, but I'm going to cover this up right here. This area here, I'm not going to use that this time. So I'm just going to cover this up and kind of line it up so that it is there. And then I'm just going to click off of it and there. And that kind of makes a nice little section right there. Then the next thing I want to do is, I didn't have the date here, so I need to find the date 28. And so these are elements that um, the numbers here and this little swoosh. I, I did the numbers in Photoshop, and then I added the swoosh, and then I saved them. And I think I did 1 through 30. And for some reason, I don't know why, some reason or another, the 5 never did show up in the file. So let's see if I can find that file folder with those numbers in it. And for the life of me, I don't remember where it was, but I'll see if I can find it. If not, I may have to go back in and find it offline. So I'm in the GoodNotes, and for some reason, again, whenever I'm online doing this, I can never find it. All of my numbers, and let's see, we're in GoodNotes, hopefully. And let's see if I can find it. So if I can't find it in the numbers and while I'm here, then I will go back and find it and put it there. So what I'm going to do, you can see the 20, for some reason 25 is not in here. And so Sunday, what is the date for Sunday? Is that the 28th? Let's just double check, make sure. And I'll go back in and I'll find a pretty one. But for right now, I'm just going to use this one, and I will find a swoosh. It's here somewhere. Now, one of the things I'm finding also with GoodNotes, and I don't know if you had this issue, but and I'm just going to circle it and see if I can move it. See how it's leaving that there? For some reason, it's leaving that square there, and I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's just me, or maybe you're finding that you're having the same issue. But once I'm done with this recording, I'm going to go into my folder and see if I can find the 28 so that it kind of matches the rest of them. But see how it's leaving that there? And I think once I go back to up here, now it leaves. So I'm going to add this text here just to kind of add that there. And do I want to add anything else in here? Now, if you followed me before, if you tuned into any of my other videos, you know I like to use a lot of color in um, my digital planner, and and different stickers. And to me, it just makes it look fun and engaging, and it's kind of eye appealing. I try not to overdo so that it's not overwhelming, but to me, these add interest. It's eye appealing, and I can reuse these elements over and over again in different um, weeks and months. I can use them over and over. Now, one other thing I wanted to add in here, and I think I can find it for some reason. Yeah, I wanted to add this right here. So I'm just going to add that right there. Okay, so for Sunday, and that's good right there. So as you're doing your digital planner, set a day aside, a day of the week, and kind of try to schedule it so that you're being consistent, the same day of the week. And I usually like to do mine either on a Sunday or Monday in the morning, or with my cup of coffee or tea. And sometimes I'll put on YouTube. I have a couple playlists that I like to use and kind of make it a habit, a ritual, and something that you look forward to, whether you're doing a digital planner or a paper planner or a combination of both. And as I've said before, I do have both a paper and a digital planner, and I like even creating that space, making it kind of interesting. And have it kind of covered up so I can't get to it readily. But find stickers and elements. There are a lot of other creators on the YouTube channel. You can find them in Pinterest. And, if you're going to use those, give credit to the people whose stickers and elements that you're purchasing, or the sources that you're using to get your elements. A lot of mine I do get from Photoshop, like the bee and the beehive is from Photoshop. The word happy, faith, um, your potential is endless. Those are text elements that I created myself, either in GoodNotes or Photoshop. These two I got from a creative. Her name is Ashley, and I've mentioned her name before. And this is a Photoshop. This one I did in Photoshop myself. I can't remember. I think I may have gotten this off social media or in an email I received. These two are from Ashley as well. The numbers I did myself, as I said, in Photoshop. So just kind of create your own space. Be creative. Use colors, stickers, and elements to make your planner appealing to you, because it's an audience of one and you are that audience. And I do like to go back in both my paper and digital planner to see, if there's anything I missed, if there are things that came up during the week or the month that I need to add to my planner and my schedule. So that's basically all that I had to share today, as a quick kind of come on and say hello, that let you know that I appreciate being here. And I did take a little bit of a couple of days off to be with family. And so I encourage you to do the same. Take time and space for you. Take care of yourself. Listen to your body. Stay hydrated. Eat as healthy as you can. And I am working on my October elements and planner for the coming months. And I will be sharing some new elements that I've created. So look for those. Either if they're not in this week's video, they'll be in the next week's video. So have fun with your planner, your digital planner, your paper planner, and or both. As I said, take good care. I appreciate you joining me. Be sure to share this with friends. Uh, Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and ciao for now. Bye bye.